Okay, here we are with another game, and it's a handicap game. Okay, I've been playing a few more of these IRL, so hopefully I can do decent in this game. Alright, so he's trying to push into our corner. We're gonna go for the wedge. Oh, this is going to be... Okay, so we're going to defend our corner. He's probably going to pull back, and then we'll descend to protect this corner. Now we still need to do something with... Okay, he attached, so we're going to Hane. Alright, he pulled back. So we're going to just do a... We'll do a 2-point jump. We'll start building a base here on the side. And just to make sure that we have room to live, we'll go with this diagonal here. And then one more diagonal. And solid connection. Okay, we've got a decent base here. And we've got this corner. Now we're at the part where I'm going to have to start thinking my moves out a little bit better. Okay, he goes for a corner enclosure there. So I'm just going to... You know what, let's get a second corner for ourselves. Standard Joseki. And then he extends one more time. And we're going to play here now. Going for an invasion, attacking this corner. Alright, we're going to Hane because he attached. Okay, he went for a second Hane. So we're just going to extend. Well, sorry, descend. Because we're descending towards the first line. Let's go ahead and make the 2-point jump. We'll play here to block. And then we connect there. Alright, this cutting point is safe because if he plays here, we just play here. He would pull back. And then we can just connect here. So let's go for a Hane. Hane. Capture. That's fine. If he gets that stone, that's whatever. So we could play here. He captures. We go under. And then we can push along the side here. We don't want to connect here because then he's just... You know, let's go for it. Or this happens. Okay, I'm fine with that. There is no Ko. We've gotten a little bit of reduction in this corner now. We've got some pretty solid territory here. We got some decent territory here, a little bit here, a little bit there. So let's start building up on this side. This is the last side that needs to start being mapped out. Let's see now. We're just going to go for the diagonal. Alright, he blocks. If I were to play here, he'd play there. Let's see now. Anything we can do for reducing his territory now? Because he's got this, he's got here. He doesn't really have anything here. And there's a lot of... we both have a decent number of stones on the fourth line. So this would not be a good place because now if he went for the ladder, we would ladder into his stones. Just double checking, and yep. This wouldn't really give us much. We can try to connect this up to that group up there. Let's see now. We could sacrifice this one stone. Alright, so he's probably... Oh, okay, he started attacking there. Cool, this is going to let us push through to the center and keep his territory small up there, because we've got these stones driving into his territory. Alright, we don't want to let him Hane at the head of 2 stones, and we don't want him to Hane at the head of 3 stones. Now this is going to solidify some territory for him, but it's helping us stay alive, and if we can get a really big center, then I think all our stuff on the sides should keep us alive. Let's see now. So if we were to play here, he'd probably play there. Then we could play here. And then he'd probably take this stone. So that wouldn't be a good move. Alright, first we'll do this. Then we'll play this move. Alright, we'll play there. Now, if he doesn't play... Okay, he played there, and that is where I wanted to play. So I play here, he'd play there, I would descend, he'd probably follow on that side. Alright, we'll start with this. And then if he plays here, we play here, and then he'd probably extend upwards. Alright, you know what? We can still use that to... Like, yeah, we're losing those 2 stones, but now we have a way to push into here. If he extends here, we just play here. No, because either way he captures this. Okay, we messed up there. Although now, I mean, all he's got to do is capture those stones. But we can still get some center territory. Like, if this stone dies, I'm not ate up about it, but we need to keep this alive because this is what's driving into his territory and reducing it. Alright, so if I play here, that's how he would play there. Then I could play here, and all that would be captured. So yeah, we're probably losing these 4 stones. And I'm okay with that. Losing this stone and those 2 stones, and even these stones, is really going to hurt. We can still tear into this territory, though. Yeah, playing here would be pointless. We can play here, though. Force him to capture, and then we connect here. And we can just eat up this territory. We'll connect there. We'll play here to just block him from coming any further. So he's got something up here, he's got a little something here, a little something here, and a little in the middle. We've got this, we got here, we've got some stuff over here, and a little here. Let's go ahead and push through a little bit. So this cutting point is still fine, because he plays here, we play there, then we play here, then if he plays here, we Hane here. All that should still be good. Let's play this peeping move, threatening to cut these 2 stones off from all of this. Okay, I see what he's trying to do. So we do have to make that connection first. Because if I had not played here, he would have just played there himself, and oh, those stones are an Atari. I still want to play this move, though. This is going to be a very good move to play. Okay, so he's trying to disconnect. We got to keep our territory down here. Okay, he did not let us get that spot. It's fine, we can still connect it up down here. Uh, we'll take this move. Honestly, with that move, we might have even killed this group here. Alright, and let's just get him in a net. These stones are dead. If he... We'll just go ahead and play here. And let's just go ahead and, So we don't need to play this, because if he plays here, we just play there. And if he plays there, we just play here. So yeah, let's just go ahead and play here. So we got a little bit down here. We've got this side here. We'll go ahead and play this. That's perfectly fine. We don't want to play here because he would just play this move here. Uh, let's extend along the wall here, get a little bit more territory. Force him to reduce some of his own. So we can play here. And if he plays there, we would just play here and then there. Will he play here? Let's find out. He shouldn't play here. And we can play here, he'd connect here, we'd push a little further, he'd block us. So we can get more of a reduction here. And if he plays here, we'll just extend up as well. So we were able to eat some of his territory at the top. Not a lot, but we got some of it reduced. This area is pretty well guarded. We can still make some reductions down here. He's not getting 4 in a row down here. He's not getting his 2 eyes. He might be able to get 1 eye, but he ain't getting 2. So killing this whole group right here, and then this group. And we still have some room where we can push. Because we can play here. If they play there, we would play here. They would block here. We would connect. Let's see now. We'll play here. He'll probably play here, which will allow us to play here. Actually, no, he can't play here, because then we just capture here. Alright, so we did what we wanted to do there. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more of a reduction going on him. So if he plays here, we play there. He plays there, we play here. Things are pretty settled on the board. We still got this move to force him to play here, and then we can extend once more. And then he would block there. Alright, block that. Push here. Push here. Push here. Push. Nah, that wouldn't work. Uh, push here. We can push here. So if I play here, he would play there. Then I would play here. He'd probably play there. Then I could play there. You know what? Let's see. So if he plays there... no, these are... yeah. Okay, there's nothing we can do there. Well, we tried. We'll play here, get one more point of territory. So if we play here... he couldn't play here. Let's see now. Fill this Dame point. Yeah, he saw what we were thinking. Keep him from getting 1 point there. So we've got this, and we've got this. And so he's got a little territory here, he's got that, and he's got that. Uh, yeah, let's go ahead and just fill a Dame. That doesn't give us any new weaknesses, so that's safe to fill. There's a lot of dead Blackstones on board. So 3, 4, 6, 10, 14, 15. And we've got 1 white dead stone. Yep. Thank you for the game. And if we move our little avatar guy, we can see that They made a lot more blunders than we did. We made a few more mistakes. They made more excellent moves than us. We made more great moves. We made more good moves. They made more inaccurate. And they were in the lead for quite some time, but once we took over, we took over. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.